Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Johanna, and for those of you who are new here, welcome. And for those of you who are returning, welcome back. Here on my channel, I do planner and planner related videos, DIY tutorials, art and journal videos, and the occasional new release video of items that I've listed to my Etsy shop. And if that is of interest to you, please consider subscribing to my channel. And if you hit that little notification bell, you'll always be notified of when I load a new video. Commenting, liking, and sharing this on your favorite platform does help my channel grow and would be truly appreciated. Okay, so actually before we get started, I'm going to insert some videos from my work week this week, basically just to show you what I ate for breakfast and lunch. I typically don't ever show that when I'm in the office, but I thought I'd show it to you guys here. And then when I'm done with that, then I'll bring you guys back and I'll talk about after the pen for my first work week from home. So breakfast for day 2 from working at home. It is, sorry for the creaking, strawberry Greek yogurt with blueberries, kiwi, and Lucky Charms, and a boiled egg. I actually eat way more healthy when I'm at home because I don't have to lug anything into work. And this is basically my breakfast for yesterday, which is day 1, except I didn't have the egg. All right, I'm going to check in at lunchtime. So this is a repeat actually of what I had for lunch yesterday. We had some leftover chopped egg and bacon bits and cheese that we put on a salad last night? No, the night before. And so I just made that into a salad and then put it on a sandwich, added some lettuce, and that was the lunch yesterday. Today I wanted a hot lunch, but I didn't want it to go to waste, so I just grilled it, hoping it tastes good. And I've got a bag of Cheetos and some pineapple, and this will be lunch for day 2 of my working from home. Third day of working from home, I've got cherry yogurt, blueberries, kiwi, Cheerios with a little bit of honey, and some buttered toast for breakfast. So lunch for third day from working from home, we had some stir-fry cabbage and sausage last night with rice, and so I just made that a fried rice today, made it garlic fried rice with over easy egg, some kimchi, tegu, and manchis Korean potato salad, which is really good. All right, that's lunch for today. All right, guys, so let me know what you think of that. Do you like seeing that? I don't know. I don't typically bring food from home because I have to lug it with me on the bus, and you guys know how I feel about that. So that's why I generally just sort of source things in the area and bring it into work, or I just buy things from work. But since I'm home and we have it anyway, I thought I'd show you guys what I was eating. Now I wanted to show this before I got into the planner because this is the laptop that I'm working off of or out of or whatever. And this basically takes the majority of my desk once I have my mouse here, and so I don't have this open when I am working. It actually is just tossed right behind me on my bed because literally it's my desk, like 2 feet of walking space, and then my bed. Yeah, I know. And so when I'm working, it's not really conducive for me to have that because there's maybe like 4 inches here and 4 inches here. So when I have my laptop open, if I need to write on things, which I tend to do, it's sort of quasi on my laptop here and then kind of butted up against me just so that I have a little bit of a surface, because I didn't realize, but my work setup, all I have is the keyboard. I don't have all of this space, but I'm pretty sure there's necessary hardware in there. So yeah, it makes it a little difficult. It also has been hurting my hand because I guess I'm not used to working like this with something underneath my wrists, and I know you're supposed to do like that. I've been using the covers that Christy had sent me as sort of wrist protectors, and it does help a little bit, but because the majority of my work is computer based, probably every hour and a half, I actually have to massage my hands just because they hurt so much. And on Wednesday is when I really noticed the problem. My right hand went numb. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is, and I'm still super grateful that I get to work from home. Now, I don't know if you can see on the other side of the mouse pad, but there's just enough space where I can keep this skinny mini, and I use this as a notebook, so I write everything that's going on during the day. When we have our Zoom meetings, I take notes because at the end of the day, I send the team the notes of what we talked about. And then I just go in here and I use this basically as a notebook. So this actually is a planner. It looks like this typically, but I just need the paper space, and I know I like the size of it. Now I do have skinny mini note paper, but I think that will be more functional for me overall than this because I don't generally use this as a planner. So I'm just taking notes. I'm taking notes every single day. And for the 3 days that we were in the office at home, because Thursday was a holiday, it took the entire month of January. So I like that I'm using my product as well. So let me get this cleared up and I'll be right back. Okay, so a few of you had requested an after the pen. I don't typically do that. I sort of just go over it with you guys when I'm working on the next week's spread. But if you guys find it helpful. Now I did put a post-it here because there's some information that I can't really share there, but I did the setup for this on Monday night when I fully realized, oh, we're going to start working from home. It was a really last minute kind of thing. And so as you know, this top washi signifies that I start every day at 7:45 with a Zoom meeting at 8:30 every morning. I do take lunch here around the 12 o'clock hour, and then in the afternoon we have another Zoom meeting at 3:30, and then my work shift finishes at 4:30 every single day, whether I'm in the office or whether I am at home, at least for right now. My schedule usually was a little bit earlier when I was going in every day, and when things go back to the old normal, because we're all dealing with the new normal right now, then I'll go back to an earlier schedule. And the way that I've been doing this is I take the notes that I write here, and I don't write every single thing again. I just write, okay, so this is what I did. This is what I did, this is what I did, this is what I did, this is what I ate, this is what I ate, this is what I ate, and then this is how I finished up my day, because at the end of the week, we're supposed to email our supervisor of what we accomplished for the week as we were working at home, and then our work plan for the next week. And it is a little tedious, but I like seeing it here, and this is just sort of the Cliff Note version of this right here, because again, there's no point in writing it all, but I like seeing, okay, so I can say this is everything that I did today, this is everything I did today. The only reason I'm writing down what I'm eating is because the space is there, and I need to be able to create some sort of structure for myself. 2 o'clock every afternoon while I'm on work time, I actually go out into our backyard and I walk around for 5 or 10 minutes. I stretch, I get some sun, and then I come back in. Now, Thursday was a holiday. Didn't leave the house. Why would I? But I had no inclination nor desire to go outside and walk. But somehow during the work week, if I am at home, 2 o'clock comes around and I feel the need to go outside. It's a really strange thing. I don't eat breakfast until after our Zoom meeting. So even though I start at 7:45, I check email and reply to emails and things like that, because there's still tons of emails to go through. We have our Zoom meeting at 8:30, and then usually around 9 o'clock, they're not very long meetings, then I'll make me some breakfast, and then I'll start with the day. And I've got enough projects that I can work on from home that I just prioritize, okay, this needs to be done and this needs to be done. And at the end of the day, once I'm done compiling my notes for the team, then I will finish the last 10 or 15 minutes of my shift and I will fill this in. And I love seeing the writing when I do the setup for next week. There are a little bit things on here that I'm going to change, and otherwise I find this really functional. Now, it is decorative and I liked coming in here and looking at it, but it was more so give me structure, give me a routine, let me feel like I've got that routine and structure that I need, because in my planning self, I love being able to do whatever, whenever, however I want to. But in my career, I've always been a very structured kind of person. I always like to start and stop at the same time. I always like to have my lunch break at the same time. I like to do my bathroom breaks at the same time. It gives me a sense of structure and safety, I guess you could say, just knowing this is where I'm going to be at. And even though my tasks may change from day to day, that underlying structure really just helps me stay focused and it helps me stay calm. And with everything going on and being even more emotional than usual, that sort of routine and calmness is really what I need. And so this has helped me, because I open it up and I look at what I did the day before, and then I've got a blank slate for the day, but I know at the end of the day, this is going to be filled up, and it makes me feel like I've accomplished something. And so that's my after the pen. Now, I actually watched some videos before I started filming this on how people do after the pens. And apparently, what people do is they'll actually do the decorative spread and then they'll do another video, and either they will plan out their entire week on camera with you guys, or they'll do a daily. So at the end of every day, they write the thing in and then they go to the next day and they write the thing in and then they go to the next day. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing that. So if you guys are still interested in after the pen for my work planner, then basically when next week is done, then I would just do the same and go over some of the tasks that I did and how it worked for me and how it didn't, if I changed anything up and things like that. So if you find value in this, definitely let me know. But I don't know that I'm going to carry this over when I go back and work full-time from the office, because I don't need to account for my time when I'm in the office. It's only when we're not in the office that we need to be able to show that we are being productive. So yeah, it's a strange new world, guys, but we'll get through it. All right, let me know what you guys think of this. Do you like seeing just a short little clip of the meals that I'm eating for breakfast and for lunch? Do you like this after the pen thing? I would really love to know in the comments below. All right, that's it for me for now. And as always, aloha.